Today is just a passing day. It holds no significant meaning. The kind of day you'll probably forget in a few weeks, days, or even toss it later this day. But for some, this ordinary day might be special. They might be on a holiday. They might be celebrating their birthday. They might be taking an exam, or they might be preparing for an upcoming presentation. Today might be the worst or the best day for them. But one thing's for sure. Today we are all living. We are all living. But what are we living for? Do we live for money, fame, honor, pleasure? Or do we live for our family? Do we choose love? Spirituality can be understood as the aspect of human existence which relates to the structures of significance that give meaning and direction to a person's life and helps them deal with the vicissitudes of existence. It is associated with the human quest for meaning, purpose, self-transcending knowledge, meaningful relationships, love, and the sense of the holy. Our morality is based on our spirituality. The rightness or wrongness of how we understand our actions is based on what we value and how we find meaning. In the lenses of the Catholic Church, the goal is to become fully human, united with the divine through understanding, perseverance, and patience. Spirituality in its essence is love. Nobody goes down the spiritual path because they are filled with hate. They choose the spiritual path because it leads to an all-pervading love of the earth and its inhabitants. Spirituality is cleansing. It is whole and it will make you surrender everything. But it will also show you what cannot be seen, the infiniteness of love and life. What are we living for? Truth is still a mystery. No one can prove anyone's opinions wrong, because we don't even know what truth is. Truth can be something that corresponds to facts, coheres to what we already know, or we consider something true as long as we gain something from it. Truth is relative, but being relative is not always a good thing. Everyone has their views. These views become morals, and these morals will become actions. We can guess what happens when opposing views meet. It doesn't end well. The truth of things changes when introduced to a greater truth. The only truth that remains constant is the source of all truths, the greatest truth of them all, and to that truth we adhere. What are we living for? As humans, we naturally seek pleasure and satisfaction. It is a consequence of evolution, and we've advanced this far because of this instinctual desire. But when we reached a point where the desire is not anymore a necessity, we project its excess towards our surroundings, even towards humans like us. When we don't need it, we throw it away. Life is not the same for everyone. What we've taken for granted is someone else's lifeline, physically or spiritually. What are we living for? We may have different ideals, status, lineage, religion, philosophies. But from an observer's point of view, we are all but humans, selfish and greedy. Up until now, we've been living for other reasons. Might as well live up to it. There's a certain liberty in hopelessness. After all, when you're wet, you might as well run through the rain. But if you're drenched for too long, you'll catch a cold. Yes, life comes full circle. What's the point of all these when you still end up where you began? But a circle is still a circle. They are defined by their circumference, not by where their ends meet. Today is just a passing day. It holds no significant meaning. But one thing's for sure. Today, We are all living. We are all living. But what are we living for?